I'm about to introduce you to WrestleMania royalty.
Wow.
Yes, the undisputed Universal Champion of WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cody Rhodes.
Energy here in the morning. Standing up. Oh, wow. How are you, sir?
Well,
so nice seeing everybody. So nice.
This is
oh, my gosh. Cody, how are you? What an energy. What a
That's
pleasure. Hello.
It's my first wife round here.
Oh, wow. All right. Okay.
Welcome.
Please sit.
Oh, well, thank you very much for having me.
You've got there.
Yeah, it is, and this is always the tricky. We nailed it.
Wow,
we nailed it. It's new. It's new to me. So
they're heavy.
Yeah.
To get a hold of it.
I know. I've had a few in my time. Believe it or not. Oh yeah. I mean, these are a weight.
I bet I can't even. So which one is this? This is the new one.
So this is the undisputed WWE Championship, and this was. It's the best way to put it. It's the big belt. It's the big one you want. It's the one that defines WWE. And for me, the first dream I ever had, 8 years old, my dad was holding this title, but he actually didn't win it. He had won the match, but the title got removed. And just as an 8-year-old kid, that's all I ever wanted. I wanted to have this title, and it took me quite some time.
Well, you've got it now. The undisputed champion. I've been very lucky enough to be in the orbit of WWE for quite some time. I've had my few WrestleMania experiences.
Right.
But for the uninitiated, let's bring everybody up to speed about your story, young man. Here we go. So I've got a little bit of a bead on, just in case those stats were wrong and I'm sat next to the man himself.
They were dead on.
Right, just in case you try one of your trademark moves. You must be so proud. Your dad would have been extraordinarily proud.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh.
And I was so excited because after, WrestleMania and the suspension of disbelief with what we do, the moment is so incredibly real. And for me, after WrestleMania 40, the match is over and I finally won. It just was a surprise to me. My whole family came down to the ring. Half the locker room spilled out. A bunch of guys I had looked up to, like John Cena was part of it. Undertaker was part of it. Just a really great moment because we're entering this new era of WWE, a big-time international era for us. So we've got the show tonight in London, O2, sold out.
Wow.
Clash at the Castle coming up in Glasgow. Just really actually not saying like World Wrestling Entertainment and not going all over the world. Now we really are. So it's just a great time, and to be the lead horse, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it as long as I can.
And you were gifted a replica Rolex. I know that that's very special to you. Is that
yeah, I feel bad because I'm wearing a different one.
I'll take it.
Oh, it's a tough life, isn't it? It's tough, Cody. How do you cope in the morning?
Which Rolex shall I put on?
The Rolex was such a shock, and I'm not good at receiving gifts. I love giving gifts, but receiving, I have like just nothing happens, and I feel like I'm the worst recipient of gifts. My dad had this giant gold Rolex with a Jubilee bracelet, and he pawned it so that I could go to acting school. And I didn't know that. So when he passed away, I thought, like, where's my watch? And
that watch I used to love seeing him wear.
Yeah, it didn't come my way. So they went out and they found this exact model, the exact serial number, and everything. And it was just, I mean, this was all I ever wanted. And then I come back into what we call the gorilla position, the backstage area, and the new 3 heads of WWE gave it to me, and I just blown away. Still very much in the clouds over it all. Blown away.
Wow.
You were equally generous, I know, with gifts to the WWE team around you. The fans are extraordinary. When I was on that flight to WrestleMania, New Orleans, and there were a lot of Brit fans coming out on that flight. So the love you feel in this country must be extraordinary.
I'm not saying this just because I'm here in England this morning. If you're a pro wrestler, sports entertainer, whatever you want to call us, you have to wrestle in England. I mean, I wrestled over here when I was away from WWE, small shows, independent shows. Just the energy is different. You guys sing. We don't sing in the U.S. that often. Like, for example, there's a part in my song where it just says, whoa, and everybody in the crowd goes, whoa. Here, every word. Every word. We had a pay-per-view here in O2 for Money in the Bank last year. I think it was Money in the Bank, and I wish they had just turned the music down because it was like a harmony amongst the whole crowd. It's just a really hungry and excitable, and these crowds, such family-friendly shows now, especially. This tour has been wonderful, really.
I've interviewed John. Sorry, Kat, I was just going to say I interviewed John Cena recently. We all have, haven't we? He's a very big friend of the show, and The Rock over the years as well. David, David listens to me. David, me and David, way back. Hollywood. Conor McGregor I did recently as well. I mean, all you guys who are either used to a cage or a ring, Roadhouse, exactly. Tinseltown seems to beckon.
Yeah, and your dad did pawn the watch for acting classes.
Yeah, exactly.
He did. He thought I was, this is not me saying this, he thought I was too handsome for wrestling. Oh. That was his, that's what he used to tell me all the time. And all I ever wanted to be was like him, you know, be a wrestler.
Sorry, I was going to say, he's right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Sorry about the applause there, Cody.
Sorry. I should have been all over that.
I feel like with the Hollywood aspect of, it's something that a lot of guys, you know, Dave Bautista's done such an incredible job. Yeah. Obviously John Cena. And although he's not my favorite person on earth, The Rock is The Rock, you know? Yeah. But for me, it's since we're Hollywood I didn't go to Hollywood. Hollywood has come to me in the form of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and he's got like what we'd say, I don't want to say, I don't know the word. Well, we'll say it, like a little obsession with me. So I await his return because the last thing he did after WrestleMania, we wrestled on Saturday, and then Sunday was the next match. And after that, he came out Monday on Monday Night Raw, and we had a little moment, and we're waiting for him to come back at this point. And I don't know, he's looking for me, apparently. This is not the best clip. This is me losing. Okay, good. Okay. This is him about to whip me.
Yeah, I'm just to say, Cody, I do the stats, but I don't. I've got no control of what goes on upstairs.
I mean, it all happened, you know.
Is the Rock fight going to happen? Is this going to happen? Because everyone's talking. You are currently the biggest wrestler in the world. A lot of Rock fans out there. They want to see Rock versus Cody. Is it going to happen?
I want to say yes.
Oh.
I want to say yes. I think it'll really come down to, can I be a good champion? Or not even a great champion? Roman Reigns was a great champion. And will that be enough to entice The Rock? Because that's what's happened here. Yeah. Rock will tell you he made wrestling cool again. Rock made wrestling cool maybe in the first place. Right. But this run, it's a whole new generation, a whole new locker room. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, myself, Rhea Ripley, all these people. I think the more we keep this, the better we do, the more chances it lures Rock back into the fray. But I'd like to see it. We've had one tag match together. The singles match is definitely something fans looking forward to seeing.
Okay. We cannot wait to see more of you, Cody. Both of you in the ring will be absolutely spectacular.
I feel like throwing shade, cutting a promo, that's all part of what we do. Yeah. In the case, though, of Taylor Swift, I feel like what a risky business it is. You gotta really do right by her, otherwise. You know, like
no one's gonna date her.
Even Cody Rhodes fears Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you gotta do right. You gotta do right by her, just because you don't want to end up a song. You don't want to end up a bad song either. You know, so yeah.
Wow, mind you,
Cody,
probably worth the risk if you got Taylor on your arm, isn't it? Maybe.
Do you know what I love about the WWE lads? Whenever you come in, you're all so polite. You're just the sort of fella you could take home to mum.
Well, all right. I feel polite is not often what we get, so welcome. I'm glad.
Fantastic. I was thinking about Tinseltown. You could do Action Man the movie. You remind me of the old Action Man.
I'm about it.
Action Man the movie. I can see
the eyes, isn't it?
Yes, the eyes. I mean, have you got a thing on the back of your head? Your eyes moving like this?
I'm ready to do it. Let's go.